I am having so much fun with the most recent DLC, Shops and Hobbies, that came in The Sims 4. If you know me, when I build, I like to make builds that are definitely not in base game or more things than just homes. I want to build things that the Sims can interact with, the Sims will go do, and also your Sims can work at. Get to Work is one of my favorite DLCs. So I was not shocked that Shops and Hobbies was going to be like another favorite of mine. Simply because now I don't only have to have a retail shop, I can have other types of knickknack shops, and you can really have a small business, someone who is building from the ground up that maybe never gets a retail shop and just wants to stay a mom and pop shop. So we are doing a speed build here. We did this live on the stream, and this is Madame Zeroni's card reading shop. I specifically wanted to focus on mainly the card reading aspect because we already have a witch apothecary, and I just wanted to focus on and see how well being a card reader and also hosting seances and then being an instructor of card reading and seances and stuff like that, how would that play out if that was the focus. So with this shop, our main focus is a witch is running it, but she focuses on seances, and so people who come here can host their own seances. She also does one-on-one card reading. So when you come in, you can set it to where the people focus on getting card reading, so you can go up to people and give card readings from open to close. There's also the cauldron, of course. She has some bookcases, so I'm hoping I can actually get some tomes and actually start selling those. But we also are using a lot of crystal creations as well, because I want her to be able to sell her jewelry and her crystals that she puts together herself. So we tied in a couple of DLCs here. We're using all of the supernatural DLCs pretty much, including Life or Death. And the way it just came together is this speaks so much. And she's also a gardener. So being a witch herself, she sells sage and basil and some garlic. So she just ties in all these things that the other witch shop really doesn't, like they dabble in it, but their main focus is selling wands and selling your brooms and selling the big witchy stuff. This is like the other side of the spiritual realm of being a witch, and that's what she wants to focus on. And I'm really loving the fact that we can just sell anything on those seller tables. So as getting started, the garden was the first thing that she started selling. She started selling sage. Noah doesn't sell a lot. But as she's going along, she's making jewelry. She's finding her own gemstones and crystals. She's charging them and then putting them on the shelf. So you could kind of tie in Plopsy if you wanted to, but if you're going to open your shop daily and you want quicker sales, I would definitely say do your crystal creations, charge your crystals, charge your jewelry, and then sell them in the shop on the shelves. Now we could add more shelves, but I'm just getting started and kind of see how well money flows. And see how lucrative this really can be. So I'm really debating on doing a full gameplay of building up a baby witch as well as opening her shop from the ground up in the same path of her learning. So she's not a full like top witch. She's actually still a baby witch, and she decided to open up her shop. And so she's trying to do it all in the same sitting. But eventually I do want to get her higher level to where she can do seance classes and also card reading classes. So that's really our main focus here, is that she really wants to be a teacher of the art, as well as those that come in and do the classes. Now, I was debating on actually getting someone to work with her, because then I could probably have them also do card readings, so she's not the only one doing card readings, and she can kind of meet and greet people. And when classes start happening, then she can focus on having classes while other people are doing card readings. So that's the idea that I kind of have behind that, of how we can tie this all in, and then maybe have someone that can do the gardening as well. So I have an idea of a game plan to see how well this will go, but again, I like to try and not use cheats, and so I guess you can say we're in hard sim mode, because I'm not going to cheat with money. I really want to see how lucrative this can be with what funds she's starting out with. But normally when I did get kind of play tested for a couple of days, sim days that is, she was making, you know, $1,000 a day. So I think it could be pretty lucrative, especially as she levels up and starts making more jewelry, better quality jewelry, especially with the different gemstones. I did put some shops next door. So if you wanted to, you can go out and just buy a wand from there. That's a mod that I use as well. So vendors always show up to the area. So she could go out there and buy some of her own gemstones and just bring them back in. But I do like going out and like rummaging and finding my own. I feel like that's a lot more of what even she is. But she already did buy her wand and her broom. And so she's practicing on some of her own spell casting. And when you're in this shop, you can cast spells. So it's very occult friendly. And you don't get many options of what you can do for the people that come in here. So I didn't specifically do good spells or bad spells. I just put spell casting because I wanted people to also shop the items. I also wanted people to do seances, and I want them to attend lectures. And then I can't remember what the fifth one is because you can only have 5 things that customers can do. I think it was receive card readings, maybe, possibly. But like I said, I'm enjoying the freedom that we have a little bit more with shops and hobbies because, like I said, it gives us a bigger range than just a retail store, because I love creating retail stores, different kinds, clothing stores, grocery stores, etc. But looking at the list of shops and hobbies, there's so much more that you can do, and you don't technically have to sell things. You can have a wellness shop to where people pay to get in, like as a membership, to get massages and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a lot more fun with this. I do want to attempt some couple other buildings. I want to see how well maybe a daycare possibly, or a pet daycare, and I think I was going to attempt a hotel, a fully functioning hotel. So the possibilities are endless. Let me know what you're thinking of shops and hobbies. What are the creative aspects of it that have you been creating with the DLC? And like I said, I've been on summer break, so I haven't really been had the time to dig into some of the things I've been wanting to dig in. So this past week and a half, I've really dug in to see. So now I can finally get a full idea of, oh my gosh, like I actually really, really do like this DLC. We have, I have 2 tattoo parlors. One of them is just a tattoo parlor. The other one is a tattoo and salon. I haven't really got the salon side of it to work, but we're working on it. But let me know down in the comments if you have any other ideas of what type of shop and hobby I should build. I have a couple quick screenshots that are showing you some of the gameplay in there, but you can find this up in the gallery as well. My ID is Lunagalaxy33, and also don't forget to use my Epic Game Creator code if you get anything on Epic Games. Have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are, and this is Luna, Galaxy out.